friends, it's Miss Sarah here from Hudson Area Public Library. Are you ready for another story in a bag? Do you remember how this works? We have our flannel board here and we'll draw characters and settings out of the bag, and then out of other bags we will draw nouns, which are people, places, or things, and actions, and we will put together a story as we go by simply drawing things out of the bag. So it can end up being wacky because we don't know what's going to happen. Are you ready? Well, our first thing that we're going to start with is our setting. That's where the story will happen. What do you think? Today, our story is going to happen on a shooting star. All right, so our story is happening on a shooting star, and we need some characters. So I've got my character bag here, and we'll draw. Our first character will be a unicorn. Okay, and should we find our name bag and name the unicorn? The unicorn's name is Autumn. Do you think Autumn can fly in outer space with the shooting star? Okay, shall we get another character? Our second character is a pig. And should we name that pig? Here's my name bag. We'll shake it up. And the pig's name is Squirt. That's actually the name of my dog. So here we have a pig named Squirt and a unicorn named Autumn. Should we have another character? What do you think? Okay. Our next character for our story, the shooting star, is a snake. Okay. What's the snake's name? Whoops, that's my action bag. Where'd my name bag go? Here we go. The snake's name is Misty. So we have a unicorn named Autumn, a snake named Misty, and a pig named Squirt, out by a shooting star. Now, should we start our story? To start our story, we need a beginning phrase. So this is how our story is going to start today. And it is, ooh, this one's all crumpled up. Okay. One morning, Misty, the snake, was outside crawling around, and she decided to, so she's going to do something. What do we need? We need an action, don't we? So let's draw an action for her. Misty the snake decided to play in the snow. So Misty was out playing in the snow with Squirt the pig. And Misty said, Squirt, do you want to? And I had actually drawn two. So here's another action for us. Put on a coat. It must be cold in the snow, huh? So Squirt said, no, I don't need a coat. I'm nice and warm. But instead of a coat, I would like and should we find a noun? Here we go. Here's my noun bag. So instead of a coat, Squirt wants a cookbook. So I think that's how Squirt's going to stay warm. Maybe they're out at a campground and Squirt is going to start a campfire and use his cookbook to create a campfire feast. And just as they are getting ready to eat their campfire feast, Autumn comes over and she says, Squirt, Misty, see the shooting star last night? There were shooting stars all over. It was amazing. I wonder if there will be more shooting stars tonight. And Squirt said, I don't know. Maybe we should. So what action should they do? Should we pull out a new action? Their action is maybe we should sign an autograph. So they're going to sign an autograph. Maybe they're going to autograph their little diary where they kept note that there were so many shooting stars last night. After they autograph their diary, they are going to, we'll take another action. They are going to tromp through the mud. Of course, the snow is melting, so there's mud. And so they tromp through their mud, and Squirt, our little pig, is in heaven. He says, I love this mud, don't you? And Misty says, you know what I like better than mud? We need a noun, don't we? Misty says, better than mud, I like blankets. So Misty wanted blankets and coats, but Misty says, I like blankets better than mud. Let's go find some blankets. And so on their way to find blankets, they also found, what else did they find? We'll grab another noun. Okay, feels like I might have two. Here we go. They also found trains. And Autumn goes, I love the train. I love the train. Because trains make a noise that goes, chugga, 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 choo, choo. Can you make that noise too? Chugga, 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 choo, choo. So Autumn said, let's get on the train. And so Autumn, Misty, and Squirt got on the train and rode the train all the way to the museum where they could learn about shooting stars and other constellations in the night sky. And that's our story in a bag. What do you think? I hope you had fun. And if you have a different story that we could have created with Autumn, Misty, and Squirt, I would love to hear it. Also, if you have other characters or settings or names or actions or nouns or beginning phrases, tell your mom and dad and ask them to send me an email and I will add them to my bags. So my email is sobrien@hudsonpubliclibrary.org. That's SOBRIEN@hudsonpubliclibrary.org. Well, I miss you guys. I hope you're enjoying Story in a Bag. And story time will be back soon. I will talk to you later. Miss you guys. Here's a high five.